Hey, welcome back to the channel. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. It's a beautiful day, another gorgeous day in central New York. My God, it's just perfect. It's like 80 degrees, a little breeze, the sun shining off the foliage, the leaves are starting to turn, the leaves are blowing off of the trees, and it's just absolutely perfect. And yet I had somewhat of a stressful day, which I will get into, but I think I've learned some lessons from it, and I've learned to maybe go a little bit before the surface and not let those things upset me. And there's a lot still that I want to get to today. The topics of today are going to be about some crazy Instacart stories that I have experienced lately. I also want to talk about clothes and minimalism and buying new clothes, which I did today, and I did not like that experience. And I want to talk about some benefits of, having a minimalist wardrobe and being at peace with that, and then also happiness. And that's what we're trying to do on this channel. We're trying to have the best day ever every day. Sometimes we might not have the best hour or the best 5 hours or the best day at work or night at home, but we don't have to let that affect our whole day. We can fail small if we screw up with things that we are trying to accomplish. Get right back on track. Start clean right now. Okay, so here's what's been going on. I did get out there in Instacart and Walmart Spark this morning. I've made $186.62 so far doing my gig work. I'd like to get to 300. It's a short week for me. Yesterday was busy at the restaurant. That was good. The restaurant's closed today. I'm working Thursday and Friday. So I hope to tack on those 3 nights of waiting tables onto about $300 worth of Walmart Spark and get to where I need to be to have enough and to be happy. Sometimes I think that I could be making more. Should I be making more? I have a pretty good living. I can do pretty much what I want to do. It's just you're always trying to fight that urge of more, right? And desire. And for the most part, I think I'm pretty good and balanced with that. But that being said, when you're out there, you're going to run into crazy situations. You're going to run into cheap orders from Walmart Spark where there's 3 stops and all 3 of the stops are upstairs with 40 bottles of water 3 times. And, it's a grind, but for some reason I like it. But the 2 specific stories that I will talk about today is one, I got a 1-star rating, which I think I got off a 2 to 3 item order total. And how can you get a 1-star rating off that, right? And then the other was I actually had to pay my own money with my own debit card today for a customer's order at Aldi and all the chaos that has happened since then. Then I'll get into the minimalist wardrobe, and then I'll get into the 7 lessons from the book, The Happiest Man on Earth. So the 1-star rating, this was yesterday. I'm doing what I got to do. I see this really small order, kind of multi-apping in between Walmart Spark. I'm like, okay, I can knock this one out. It's for 3 items at Aldi's. It was like coffee grounds, pumpkin spice creamer, and one other small thing, maybe even like a Danish or something, a packaged Danish. And I click start shopping, and I walk into Aldi, and now there's only 2 items. It's just the Danish and the coffee grounds. Okay, that's weird. Where did the other item go? Looking back, really analyzing the situation from all angles, could I have messaged the customer and been like, hey, an item disappeared? But really, I'm just shopping for what's on the list. I'm not looking too deep into it at this point. It is what it is. I'm doing what the app's telling me to do. So I get the 2 items, I check out. I don't even need a bag. I go to the person's house. They open the door when I arrive, which is rare. I hand them the 2 things. Where's the 3rd item? Where's the pumpkin spice coffee creamer? I'm like, hey, the app, canceled a number out, one of the items out for you. I'm like, I just did what I had to do. Okay, I close the door, I leave. Later on in the day, I check my stats, and ratings are super unfair in Instacart. That's one thing you'll run across. At the same time, it doesn't really kill you, but it can affect your accessibility to batches at some point. So I don't know. I see a 1-star order. I'm like, geez. And I don't even know exactly who it's from. I'm guessing it might be that one. There was nothing that led me to believe that I deserved a 1-star order, for shopping, any of these orders. Maybe 4, 3 if you want to get crazy. What's the difference between a 3 and a 4? I mean, it's just very, very unfair rating systems. I've actually had 2 1-star ratings in the last, we'll say, few months. One of them was dropped. They drop your lowest rating as is, so I think that 1-star rating got dropped. But my next one got dropped because it was a low rating customer. If a customer rates people low 3 straight times, their ratings start to not count. So that's how crazy ratings can be on Instacart. So whatever, 1-star order from Instacart, watch out for those. But then today I'm in Aldi and it's like 12 or 13 items. Again, I'm just doing small orders, trying to multi-app. I get in line at Aldi, and at Aldi's, they don't bag your items. They're just, if you ever shop there, they're just winging it through and throwing it in the cart, throwing it in the cart. And I'm in line, and then I'm talking to this guy who I know behind me. And I got all my stuff up on the cart. And sometimes I do grab the little divider and put it at the end of my stuff. But at the same time, if the person behind me is putting their stuff up too, there should A, be a space in between, and B, maybe they could have put the divider. But anyways, there was no divider up, clearly. And checkout. Finally, okay, it's time to swipe your card. So I swipe my card, declined. Swipe my card again, declined. Swipe it again, declined. Oh, geez. Now the Aldi's line is starting to get really far full. And I'm like, I'll just pay for it with my own card. And as I punch it in, I put my own card in and then paying for it. And she's like, yeah, sometimes these things just don't ring up right. And so I look down in the cart, and there's salad in there that's not mine. There's frozen chicken in there that's not mine, something else. The cashier was just willy-nilly winging stuff up and throw it in my cart. And the guy who I'm chatting with wasn't really thinking either. And some of his stuff slipped into mine. And, maybe he could have been a little more cognizant of his stuff running into mine. So anyways, it's too late to cancel the order because it already went through. And then she takes the things out, refunds it from my card there, but now I got to repay with my with my card, because I still can't use the Instacart card because that's what the return was from. Okay, so as soon as I get to the car, Instacart says, so you might need a reimbursement. They knew I paid with my own card. So yes, I do. I send a picture of the receipt, $45.56. I send it along. What happened? Extra items were cashed out. I had to help the customer and help the company by using my own card. Like an hour later, your request has not been accepted because the receipt doesn't match the order. What? I have the Aldi's receipt still. I have a bank statement that says $45.56 from Aldi's. So now I'm trying to get to the mall to overspend on clothes, but now I got to sit home and message Instacart support for a half an hour. It takes me. Please refund me. This is it. Please refund me. This is what happened. Please refund me. Please wait. Please wait. Then the person goes, well, I'll show you the steps on how to apply for reimbursement. I'm like, no, I've already been rejected from that. I need your help to get me this. I keep going back and forth. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. This and that. Half an hour later, sums up that we'll send you an email from the higher ups. I'm like, it took you a half an hour to get to that point. Like, geez Louise. Okay. So I still haven't got that email yet. So I'm a little bummed because that's about what I made today. So I basically drove around all morning to pay for someone's groceries. Hopefully I'll get reimbursed. And that leads me into clothes shopping, which JB Breaks Free does not like to do. I used to be kind of flashy. Outfits. I always had a hard time picking out outfits. I like to pick the stuff off the mannequin. Like, it's already done for me. The brown button down with the tan pants that match and like a cool brown undershirt. Yeah, I want that, or just anything really cool. I like to see it set up in front of me. But today I really needed jeans. I couldn't walk out of there. I went for the athletic fit jeans. and I'm in there and they're all frumpy around my waist and stuff. They're like all out to here. I'm like, oh, this is a nightmare. So I tried and of course my waist is not where my waist needs to be, and neither is my gut. And that's something that I really need to work on. And so finally I realized I need slim fit. And so that kind of just goes straight down. So I finally am comfortable with my jeans. I need a couple button down shirts. I'm thinking I want to dress a little bit differently than just mesh shorts in a Nike shirt all the time. I need a couple things. If I'm going to be a real estate agent, I need to look somewhat professional. I need to have some button down shirts. There's this thing, like I wear this outfit a lot of the time because it's super comfortable and it's summer and it's not expensive. But it's also really not super professional. And part of me wants to be professional. I mean, who doesn't? I wear the same outfit every day to work. A white shirt, a tie with balloons on it, and gray pants and black shoes. And if I having to wear that every day, I like to be comfortable. And when I'm comfortable, I want to look more uncomfortable and professional. It's a weird balance that I'm trying to get. And so I get jeans and I get 3 button down shirts, and it comes to $170. I'm like, my God, I don't like that. But at the same time, I really, I needed the stuff. I went to Banana Republic. Even the shirts were half off. My God, so expensive. So I have a long time to kind of think about it on the drive home from the outlet mall, and I'm just like, I don't want to do that. That's not me, to spend that amount of money. I just can't justify it. I can do it on food or experiences, but I don't know, for some reason, clothes, I have a hard time doing it with. So then I started to think of people who wear the same things every day. There's minimalists who wear the same things every day. Barack Obama, for example, Steve Jobs, Mark Zuckerberg, lots of successful entrepreneurs wear the same thing every day. And why? Well, there's plenty of reasons why. 7, I kind of mapped out here. There's fewer decisions. A lot of these big-time entrepreneurs don't want to have decision fatigue. And they want to save their decision-making ability for far more important decisions. And that's something that appeals to me. I don't spend a ton of time wearing or picking out outfits because I'm just throwing on usually mesh shorts and a t-shirt, or, khaki shorts and a t-shirt. And it's usually about the same 5 or 6 t-shirts. And in the summer, in the winter, I wear a coat and a long sleeve shirt with jeans. So I'm not spending a ton of time, but there is a little bit of thought that goes into it. Number 2, less time and energy wasted. I got these clothes now. Say I wanted to get a bunch more. I want an outfit with blue pants. I want an outfit with tan pants. I want 2 shirts to go with each of those. A nice sweater maybe for each of those. A couple pairs of shoes, right? 2 jackets. It's all this stuff. There's more to maintain. There's more to organize. There's less room in your closet. There's more laundry. So, if you're going to wear the same thing every day and kind of capsulize your outfit, which is really starting to appeal to me now, you're going to have less laundry, less to maintain, less to organize. Number 3, less stress. Am I wearing the right thing? Am I thinking, should I have worn this or that? Or I want to wear this or that. But I think if I were to streamline my outfit, I wouldn't have to worry about those things. I know a lot of minimalists stick to black. Black or blue pants, black or blue long sleeve shirt or t-shirts and shoes. I don't know if I want to wear all black all the time. That's a little gothic. That's a little depressing. I do like black, maybe gray and blue, some little combination of those. We'll see. Number 4, you're going to save money. The average American family spends $2,000 a year on clothes. You want more and more and more clothes. That's what we want with everything, more and more and more. And most of those clothes are never worn. There's trial and error fashion. It's going to waste time. It's going to waste energy. It's going to waste money. 2K, I couldn't imagine spending that much in clothes. I guess I'd be a little bit more stylish, but I also don't feel the need. I'd rather put that money somewhere else. Number 5, reason for wearing the same thing every day, streamlining your outfit, capsulizing your outfit, is you're going to feel put together. You're going to have your favorite stuff on, stuff that you feel good with. Number 6, there's going to be less waste. The average American family is going to throw out 70 pounds of clothes a year. That's crazy, and I see it in the thrift stores. There's just mountains of clothes that come out. And, I can take advantage of that in certain situations by buying them cheap and reselling them. And I know a lot of people do that. Tons of people are Poshmarking there and waiting for the clothes to get marked down to 99 cents. There's going to be polos in there. There's going to be dresses. And I'm mainly looking at the guys' clothes, but there's obviously plenty of value to be thrifted because everyone just wants more and more and new and new. And then this is kind of cool too. It's kind of cheered me up the most. You're going to have an iconic look. You're the guy who's dressed classy, comfortable, and confident. That's 3 things that I would love to do. Get your body into shape, practice good hygiene, and you can rock those clothes classy, comfy, and confident. And that is what I am on the mission for. And I like the thing that it will work in almost every situation. Not every situation. I think I would need some workout clothes like these. I like to work out in my home, so it's not like I'm trying to flash at the gym. But mesh shorts and t-shirts when I'm lounging around the house, that's fine. And to work out in, weddings, funerals, okay, I'll take it a step up for those. And if I do get blessed enough to become a real estate agent, then maybe I will throw a button down on here or there. Or maybe I'll be okay in my comfortable classic stuff and just kind of take it as it is. So those are 7 reasons why I think a minimalist wardrobe, wearing the same thing just about every day, can work. It's not to say it's for everybody. Is it easier for guys? I don't know. We shall see. But finally, I'll get into the last topic of today, which is 7 lessons from the happiest man on earth. This is a book written by an Auschwitz survivor named Eddie Jaku, Jacku. 7 lessons from the happiest man on earth. Number 1, life is beautiful if you make it beautiful. We can choose. We can choose how we see the day. We can choose our attitude. It's not the thing that upsets us. It's our own perceptions and our own reaction. And I think that's true in every circumstance, including crazy Instacart orders, including the wardrobes that you want to wear. We can choose happiness, and we can choose to react in a peaceful way and make it a more peaceful day. Number 2, friends, family, and kindness are far more precious than money. There's more pleasure in giving than there is in taking. I find that to be very true. And I base a lot of my happiness and on my family, on my friends, and on kindness. And I feel very wealthy in those categories. Number 3, there are many things in life that no amount of money will buy you. Some things are priceless beyond measure. Number 1, a second. I think I was actually watching a Marvel movie, and I think I was kind of zoning out, but it's like Tony Stark was talking to his dad somehow in Avengers Endgame. And I think he said no amount of money in the world can even buy you a second back, and bringing your kids to school, kissing them at night, having a happy, healthy, and uplifting environment to come home to and to grow up in and to grow old in. Love and companionship. The feeling that you get from kindness and from your friends and family that cannot truly be bought. Number 4, don't look to the other side of your fence. You will never be happy if you look at your neighbor and make yourself sick with jealousy. Doesn't matter what they're driving. Doesn't matter how much they're making, how much they're spending, how much they're saving, what they're wearing, the toys that they have. That's not going to make us happy. What will make us happy is if we are grateful for what we have and break free from the desire of more, more, more. Number 5, where there is life, there is hope. And where there is hope, there is life. I think John Lennon said that in 1980, right before some crazy guy took him out. And that's just kind of how sad it is, because there was a lot of hope in what he could have done with his life. But while you have your life, there is hope. There's hope for improvement. We're all on our own timelines. We're all on our own paths. Hope has got me to this place where I am now, and I hope to continue to improve and to be better. And while we have that life, we have that hope. Number 6, there are always miracles in the world, even when all seems hopeless. Kindness can save a person from despair. It's so true. You never know what other people are going through. How can kindness change somebody's life? Maybe somebody that you weren't being kind to. What if you were being kind to them? How could that improve their lives? Or if someone who's not being necessarily kind to you, think about what their kindness could do to improve your life. I was ready to leave my job at one point late last year for happiness, and that was it. I got to the end of my rope on that one, and I had a talk with my boss, and he goes, sometimes I can be hard and sometimes I can be soft. And he was like, I was too hard, and I know it can be both. Amazing on both ends of the spectrum. And since that day, it's just been kindness. And with the qualifier of you do your thing, that doesn't need to be spoken. But, and that kindness has lifted a lot of despair from my professional life. And hopefully, in turn, will make me more kind to bring that out into the world and to make life better and happier for those I touch as well. And finally, number 7, the author says, on the 7 lessons from the happiest man on earth, if you have the opportunity to tell your mother today how much you love her, do it. And also, do it for your friend who can't. Not all of us can be so lucky. It's not something I do on a normal daily basis. If I see my mom, I say I love her. We're not super buddy. We're close. We're not against each other, but we didn't have the buddy relationship. It's more her looking out for me, and mostly for good reason. And me being probably a crazy person when I was a little bit younger. But at the same time, it's not the really buddy relationship or the friendship relationship. It's definitely still mother, son, and looking out. And she's done so much for me and all that, but that just kind of is what it is. But I will take the opportunity today to reach out and to say that, because I know that it sucks when you can't do it anymore. And I'll do it today for the person who can't as well, and perhaps you will too. But I hope this video finds you well, and I can't wait to talk to you on the next video. Break free.